Give me 1 second. I'm gonna type it down. Okay. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna move the mic over here. Guess that's all I have so far for now. Alright. Doki Doki Literature Club. Give me 1 second. Don't know if you guys are able to see it through the desktop or not. No, probably not. Give me 1 sec. Okay, let me quit out first and then I'll reboot it again. Shit, dog. I can't. Oh, there we go. Alright. Load this game again. Okay, now I was able to see that thing. Huh. It's honestly quite weird than I expected. Alright. Okay. Before we begin this video, I just read about this warning message about this thing. To these younger audiences or who has a poor heart conditions should not watch this video because it may contain some disturbing content. So, viewer discretion is advised unless if you're over 16 years old or over like that, then or who does not have a poor heart condition, then you're okay with that. Anyway, we're gonna play that Doki Doki Literature Club. My god, it's gonna be so fucking scary. Well, not that really scary, but it's based on like a creepypasta for a visual novel. Give me 1 sec. There's something bit of a choppy frame rate. Seems about right. I guess we'll just have to start a new game. Let's hope it doesn't get any choppy frame rate. Name. Chaos. Silver Chaos. That's me. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it's just kind of worked out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Yeah. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again, but I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Silver Chaos. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As you draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Silver Chaos,
have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true.
You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know?
And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Well, I don't know, what can I expect to say? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worried so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Well, of course. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Oh, yeah.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Okay. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Okay. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less, like I don't give a fuck about joining the club or anything like that. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh.
Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go!
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member.
I glance around the room.
Oh, okay, there's a girl 1.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Silver Chaos, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Don't get me swatted and shit, alright? I'm not in trouble with that and weebs and crap, alright?
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Oh, you're making a shy to her. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Silver Chaos.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Silver Chaos. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Okay. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. At the back here, you meant? Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wah!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Nyan or something like that. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one,
then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Yeah, almost like a bukkake. You call that. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. What are you looking at? Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Baka. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, you know, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down their teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that... You know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea, which I'm drinking right now, of course. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Literature club. I can't pronounce that right. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then, I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Yeah, just like only 4 so far, including myself, which would be 5. You could have put it that way. Not many people are very interested in pulling out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Oh yeah, we gotta graduate to high school at this point. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining.
Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Silver Chaos, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up.
Eh?
It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Yeah, kind of like shy and most girls can be shy at that point. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My fingers...
Oh, sorry. Fuck.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Oh yeah.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Oh, we got like a first-hand horror. I read a horror book once, like a bit of creepypasta, I must admit. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well,
Natsuki's eye dart over to me for a split second. What do you look at me?
Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. So cute.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averted her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Don't you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example of how Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Oh yeah.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club.
God, it's so hard to do some voice impression for these girls. It's not that easy. I can only do like a voice impression and like some other like a male voices. Like I can do almost like Family Guy and stuff. And some like these YouTube comments left a saying that I sound like a Peter Griffin, which for me in this personally I don't sound like it, but maybe in voice impression I may sound like it at that point. But maybe one of you guys, like subscribers or new viewers, might gonna ask me saying that I sound like Peter Griffin at that time. Anyway.
Isn't that right, Silver Chaos?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem.
Eh? What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori must have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Oh, I fucked myself. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. What did you say?
But... I'm sorry, I thought... Silver Chaos?
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Yeah, I purposely kind of fucked myself over. I really want to join other clubs, but they seem to be like pretty short on clubs, so might as well just join in at this point. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh, yay!
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Okay, stop that, please. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official.
Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Silver Chaos, I look forward to see how you express yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Oh god. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Silver Chaos, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
Good for you, myself. Good for you. Sorry for that frames lags. I don't know what's going on with that jumping issues, but somehow like every minute it just gets laggy and then every minute it comes back to normal, but it just keeps repeating loop cycle. I'm not gonna like record it in the shadow play or something like that. Might as well just like do non-editing way and just being lazy part about it. But anyway, let's do this. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way
my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Oh yeah, like dating and stuff. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh boy, that poem's gonna be a little pain in the ass. Alright, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Let's see. Comfort, vanilla, forgive, lipstick, lazy, raindrops, holiday, cage, meager, sparkle. Well, if I can describe myself, Sayori is just like really like excited and happy person. Natsuki, she seems to be like an angry and just meager bitches and all that stuff, but kawaii of course. And Yuri, on the other hand, she seems to be like very shy person and uncomfortable at that point. I can see her expression. Let's see. For my personality, myself, let's see. I feel like comfort. Yeah, I'll go with comfort. Oh, I see it. Jumps it. That's right. Whenever you pick that word, it goes from like girls who you're actually focusing with. So I picked comfort. Oh Jesus Christ, that sound. I thought that was coming from like wind and stuff, from an ominous noise. But anyway, unrestrained, philosophy, rose, infinite, universe, love, actor, image, hurt, silly, hopeless. I sometimes feel like I want to see in like universe. Okay, so it's actually Yuri. Alright, play, climax, vitality, tenacious, infallible, socks, childhood, hair, daydream, flying. I sometimes like to play. Okay, it's like Sayori. Let's see, wonderful, together, boop, effulgent, fancy, nibble, dark, pain, lucky, bouncy. Let's see. Trying to figure out what's my own personality, as if I were to be something like very happy person, than just being so dark-sided and stuff. Plus some of the words I don't understand, like nibble and effulgent. Let's see. Feel like I pick wonderful, of course. I like cry, puppy, whistle, suicide, anime, headphones, anxiety, tragedy, wrath, essence. I kind of like anime, of course. Oh, of course, that's fucking Natsuki. Yay! Pure, scars, nightgown, special, kawaii, misery, massacres, charm, rain cloud, unstable. I will pick charm. Poop. Toil, bed, joy, peaceful, whirlwind, candy, lollipop, question, fireflies. My own personality. I kind of like peaceful. Incapable, journey, fluffy, email, party, graveyard, breed, unrequited, treasure, memories. I kind of want to pick journey. Okay, that's pick Yuri, of course. Hope, pout, imagination, pleasure, grief, landscape, embrace, analysis, strawberry, death. Oh wow. I sometimes like to do imagination, of course. Okay, that's Yuri. Alone, Doki Doki, milk, bubbles, captive, crimson, feather, dream, sunny, whisper.
Sometimes I like sunny because just to keep it like safe for my power outage and stuff. Or like a power bill, electricity, let's just say. Playground, disoriented, flower, empty, tears, lust, electricity, disaster, starscape, fireworks. Not flower. I kind of like playground. Okay. Shiny, existence, jumpy, passion, heartbeat, aura, uncontrollable, papa, intellectual, and clumsy. I'm not gonna pick jumpy shit. I kind of like intellectual just to keep it like intelligent and stuff. Cheer, entropy, blanket, giggle, friends, melody, shopping, waterfall, excitement, and fun. For my own personality, shit, what is the best word for myself? I don't do giggles and shit. Alright, I kinda like do excitement, of course. Disarray, defeat, precious, sugar, heaven sent, bliss, dance, skirt, frightening, Valentine. What kind of skirt is that? These three girls have skirt. Let's see, not sugar. I'm not really like sugar guy. Not like a sugar daddy and stuff. Let's pick heaven sent. Okay. Uncanny, mouse, vibrant, infernal, parfait, insight, explode, chocolate, extraordinary, and fear. I would pick vibrant. Alright. Skipping, vivacious, judgment, disown, unending, smile, marriage, covert, color, atone. I like smile, of course. Sometimes I want to make people just be happy and smiling and stuff. Sing, kiss, cheeks, sensation, sticky, fickle, flee, awesome, broken, eternity. Oh wow. What is this? Some like a death notes and stuff? Sing, kiss, cheek, sensation, sticky. I would pick awesome. Family, loud, desire, melancholy, contamination, nature, sadness, promise, cute, secretive. I don't really talk like loud. But sometimes when I have like a hard of hearing, then I probably would have to. Or probably not. I would say desire. Of course. Ribbon, prayer, fester, marshmallow, heart, warm, spinning, vivid, music, and sweet. I would say vivid. Anger, dazzle, agonizing, amazing, horror, laugh, romance, clouds, portrait, sunset. Sometimes I don't like sunset because it's so fucking scary for me anyway. Like when it's like past like 9 o'clock or something, it gets like creepy and shit. Right now, my it's like 10:30 p.m. for me, and so dark, and I'm just reading a creepypasta visual novel thing. Alright, jeez. Dazzle, let's just pick this one. Alright, all done. Hi again, Silver Chaos. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Ha 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Silver Chaos. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserved any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out, or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh, it's actually Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Okay. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Silver Chaos always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Oh, without me even asking. Alright. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Oh, don't play with your fires and shit. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Oh. How come? You and Silver Chaos can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh! Yui even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori! Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Oh, blushy. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I wouldn't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Oh, yeah. They're both like president and vice president at that time. Yuri's face is already buried in a book like a very shy person, or a very shy girl. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. So pissed off. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Oh, don't go to sleep. I never do that. Oh well, sometimes if it gets boring then I would.
Like, I did that in high school when sometimes it gets like teachers talking too long, then I would have fallen to sleep like crap. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though.
Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about.
This laggy frames per second.
The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So, it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously? It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still herself, usual self, right? But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind into things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, Jesus Christ. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club.
Does our school have a napping club? Yes, I'm nap in the afternoon because it's just good for my heart.
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself.
How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all... Your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. I mean, her hair is fine at this point, but probably in in this, like, when you're in a game, you probably might find that the hair is different than the gameplay like that.
My hair is just really hard to get it right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I don't see it, but okay. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Eh? That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh god, that's a close-up. Good one.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just about thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid baka.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess. Right.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you have a button it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Yeah, what are you smiling?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Opai. It means my boobs got opai again, let's just say. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? Well, from my head tilting view, it doesn't seem to be like blazer button up like that.
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Oh, don't you unbutton me, girl.
Phew! That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms around and twirls around. Right.
So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would, anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Oh, you friggin' perverted style. You trying to get attention to the boyfriend? Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So, maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing again, Sayori.
But I was joking at that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! So because I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Oh, right, everyone has to write a poem. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same, myself. What's gonna happen? Who should I show my poem to first? Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, Monica. Jesus Christ. At this point, I mean, Yuri is like a shy girl. Natsuki is just like tsundere. And Sayori is just like overjoyed. Monica is just like normal person. Let's see. Who should I show my poem to first? I mean, for myself, I would be like very happy person and stuff, like normal ways and stuff. So it's either between Sayori or Monica. Let's see. I'm not really picking Natsuki because she's so tsundere. Yuri, a shy girl. Who should I pick? Trying to think which one is the best. It's either Yuri or Sayori. Honestly, I kind of like Sayori because she's been so overjoyed, and I've been like that too as well. Well, not exactly. But you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna pick Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh! Sorry! I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guessed that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's bad. So it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. Oh, so shy. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Oh, yeah.
Of course, that's not something you can't be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. Oh god, I can't even say this. Click outside poem and continue. Alright. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms, breathing air of the present but living in the past. Supposed to be present. The light flickers. I flicker back. Ah, shit. Wait, did I actually fuck this up? I can't go back. Shit. What is this? Click outside poem to area to continue. Oh, okay. I think it's just one page. That's about it. Because I know that poem is just mostly be just one page at that time. I remember in high school. It's like at least how many lines? It's like 10 lines only for one page. I'm pretty sure I remember it in high school. But anyway, let's continue.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
Oh no, you have a beautiful handwriting skill. What? Nani? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I'd like the poem. Yeah, same, man. I mean, girl. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write their longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghost, Yuri?
Hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Silver Chaos.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Who should I show my poem to next? Oh, so it's Yuri's done. I see, it's like sharing partner for like every minute. I remember in high school, like we have to share a poem, and then for like every 5 minutes or so, we have to switch to a new classmate. Actually, like switch partners, let's just say. So, I'm not gonna show Natsuki because she's so tsundere, of course. Let's pick Sayori.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Silver Chaos. Eh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. Yes, you are. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I had no idea what I like either.
Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Silver Chaos poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest.
You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you really are part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Silver Chaos. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people.
Yeah, okay.
That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Let me see yours. Oh wow. Your handwriting seems to be, nicer way. On the other hand, Yuri, like a handwriting is so like, bit of signatures, but beautiful. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret. But I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Oh wow. That's interesting. Interesting that you wake up in the morning, something that you want to see, something very sunshine, you want to go out the way, like, jeez, how I describe this, like, waking up in the morning, you see the sunshine, and you don't want to see the rainy, the sky is blue, of course, it is really, really blue, like, during the spring, of course, and then summer, it will be mostly sky blue and not a lot of clouds. Yeah, and that's waking up every day. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Ah, yeah, whatever, bitch.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Right. And then we have last two, Natsuki and Monica. I'm gonna pick Monica. Definitely, for sure.
Hi, Silver Chaos. Having a good time so far?
Ah, yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Silver Chaos. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other whilst being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Whoa, okay. There's a scroll bar down. Alright, scroll wheel. Alright. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. C. The direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel. Blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Okay. I think this one It's some sort of like snooping. Like snooping, like a guy is looking well, that's like a perverting style, like snooping pervert. I think that's in my opinion, but maybe you have your own opinion what you think about that hole in the wall, what's this all about. But yeah, okay. So, what do you think? It's very free-form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on a paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Right. So just move your hand and go with the flow, like a comb. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Why, thank you. And then last is Natsuki. Okay. Well, got no choice but to do this. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me? It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Oh. Oh my god. What the fuck is this handwriting? It looks so like a freaking kindergarten and stuff. Excuse me. I didn't mean to say something very bad. Alright. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. Okay. People can try. But that's about it. That is the weakest poem I ever seen, Natsuki. Come on. You gotta be better than that shit. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Yes, I did. I didn't like it, Natsuki. You gotta get something better. I like it. No, fuck no, I didn't. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did.
I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from a youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Right, and we're all done. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. Of course, they're both presidents. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki, which is a member. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, of course, to tsundere. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly, like a shy person.
What's with this language?
Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Silver Chaos did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Silver Chaos liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
What did you say, you motherfucker?
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what You're just...
Yuri stands up as well. Uh-oh.
Maybe you just chose that Silver Chaos appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours?
Huh? And how did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cute to see.
You...
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boob magically grew a size of pie as soon as Silver Chaos started showing up. Looks like she got jealous about her breast size. Natsuki cup size is A. And then other girls, well, Yuri and Sayuri are like C cup size, and then Monica is like a B cup size. Fuck. Oh god, I can't stop laughing about this. It is so hilarious. Of course, I'm a fucking weeaboo, of course. And to be fair, it's just funny at this point. Crying like hell.
Okay, alright, let's... Alright.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little... That doesn't involve you.
Oh god.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me. Oh shit. As if they were just noticed I was standing there.
Silvercat! She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Silver Chaos.
Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Silver Chaos?
Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be, oh, fuck me in the ass. I can't help me, Sayori, Yuri, Natsuki. I can't pick Natsuki because she's so tsundere. I always keep saying tsundere because she's just cute but anger. Yuri, a shy person. Jesus Christ. Help me, Sayori. I don't know if she's gonna help me out. Let me see her history. What she said. You know what? Fuck it. Help me out, Sayori. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I have in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Silver Chaos!
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what the stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never! It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes.
Stop!
Natsuki, Yuri,
you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were.
Okay.
Big and beautiful.
Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Oh yeah, she got a stand. She's a vice president. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
Oh, make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with her blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Okay, well, I think you haven't got a point, Sayori. So, shit. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get hurtful self. I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Right. Okay, everyone. It's just about the time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Silver Chaos, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Silver Chaos, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Oh, you son of a bitch, myself. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew! You know, Silver Chaos, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Tap, tap, tap. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay, that's a new poem. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do another time on Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, wow. That was enjoyable. That probably was a day one. Just finishing the poem, sharing with others. So we're on moving to a day 2. So I'm gonna stop right there. We're gonna do another time for streaming. So thanks for watching, and we'll continue to do more Doki Doki Literature Club
we'll see what's happening on the next part. So thanks for watching, thanks for coming by, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.